Hey there, Diane Conklin with CompleteMarketingSystems.com. How do you change your business structure? How do you change the very nature, the culture, the thing that you're doing as a business owner? How do you change that? And why would you? Well, the why would you is that things in the world change, and sometimes we have to change with them. We're in a time in the world right now where things are a little shaky, a little unknown, a little suspect. I don't even know what the right word is, right? But we're in this time of flux, this time of change, this time of unknown, this time when everyone's talking about new normals and those kinds of things. And so, you know, businesses, just like people, are having to look at different ways to do things. How do I change what I'm doing? How do I maintain my customer base? How do I modify what I'm doing? How do I completely go into a different area, right? If your business is a business that, isn't bringing in money right now, you may have to look at a different industry or a different way to look at things, right? And so we can look at this and say, oh, well, excuse my language, but it's all for shit, right? It's all for shit. I got to close up. There's nothing I can do. We can throw up our hands, or we can look at this as an opportunity. What's the opportunity, Diane? Well, the opportunity is, how can I create something new? How can I take something that's happening right now and make it a moneymaker? And I'm not talking about, using people's bad fortune, right? And looking at that kind of thing. But I mean, a year ago, nobody was buying masks unless you were in the hospital or unless you were surgery, right? That kind of thing. I mean, a lot of different things we've seen come up because of the situation that we're in right now, because of, there's been all sorts of new opportunities, right? I mean, maybe you're not a medical person, but the vaccine and all these different things, that you have opportunities out there that maybe you're not looking at because you're stuck in this period, in this time of saying, oh my gosh, it's not working. Oh my gosh, my business isn't moving because no one's traveling or no one's going out to eat anymore, or whatever those things are. And so I want to challenge you to think about, what do you have? If you've built a business up to 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, you have skills and talents that are direly needed right now. Direly needed. You just have to shift a little bit. You just have to look at, so how do you change what it is that you're doing if you need to? And even if your business is still going well, you better be looking ahead. You better be planning a little bit ahead so that you can maintain that or do even better. And so this whole idea of changing business structures and changing how you're doing things has become really, really, really important. And one of the reasons that I'm actually hosting an event, it's going to be virtual, online virtual event, May 3rd through the 6th, and it's called Business in 2021 and Beyond. And if you go to businessin2021andbeyond.com, you can see all the details. But essentially, it's going to be a virtual online event that we're going to talk about, how do you expand, how do you grow, how do you profit in the changing world, not only today, but in what's going to happen in the future. How do you grasp the skills that you're going to need, that you've always needed, you just weren't as aware of it as you are now, to move yourself forward. So check it out. Go to businessin2021andbeyond.com. Again, May 3rd through the 6th, virtually, wherever you are. I hope to see you there. Take care.